Hey everybody, Spencer here from Geek of Spades with another unboxing, and today we are unboxing this bad boy. This is the House 4 mission pack for MERCS Recon. Again, excuse the glare. This is Shadow Edict. So take a look at the back here and kind of get an idea of everything that comes in here. But I thought we'd crack this bad boy open and take a look at the contents a little closer. Now this is a lot thinner than the regular Recon box, so these don't take up nearly as much space. So let's take a look inside. Okay, so we got all our minis. So let's start here with the mission cards, mission and event cards. So when you buy these, they'll come with a bunch of new cards, which is nice. So you've got a couple of events here. The cards for the 2 worker miniatures that you get. And by the way, as far as I know right now, outside of having gotten them through the Kickstarter, these mission packs are the only way to get these worker miniatures. So, just in case you're wondering. So you get those, which is nice. And then you get a whole bunch of missions. And this is really cool. Because each of these packs comes with new missions, which if you already have the 2 core boxes, gets you, you have a lot of missions, a lot of replay value. I don't know how many of these are. I don't think any of these. Yeah, these are all individual missions. Not a single one of these is a like a part 1 or part 2. These are all freestanding missions. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 more missions I can add to my collection. I think that'll get me, oh geez, how many come in the standard boxes? Like 20 a piece or something. So I've got a lot of mission cards all of a sudden. You get your player boards. So in this set, for House 4, you get a priest, who I think is one of the coolest models in the range, by the way. He's really, really cool looking. He's got some cool abilities. He's got a little machine pistol. I love his melee weapon as a shovel. I think that's just great. You get the steward, who is like the leader of House 4. So he's got heroic, and he's got a scanner. You get an engineer, who has an axe, which is always handy. Let's see. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. His axe requires breach and clear, but it requires 1 less merc. So he can't use it as a melee weapon, but he hacks through the door. I know in the regular tabletop game he can use his axe. It is his melee weapon, but in this it's just for busting down doors, which I think is pretty cool. You get a House 4 member, so just sort of a basic grunt. And then you get the Survivalist, who I think is a really cool looking model as well. And he's really good for interrogation. House 4, by the way, their corporate ability is that they take hostages. So they are always considered to have majority when using capture to capture workers and stuff. So that's really cool. Your little cheat sheet here has all your guys. So that's cool. So let's take a look at these tiles. Or tile, rather. So I think I said in the grand unboxing of all the MERCS stuff that these came with 2 tiles. I was mistaken. They come with 1 tile. It's just double-sided. So this one, admittedly, this got pretty beat up. You can see a lot of wear around the sides. These aren't packed as well as I had hoped they would be. But on the other hand, it's all centered, and all the symbols and colors are good. Everything looks good. This just got a little beat up in transit. Not a huge deal, mind you. I'm not super worried about the boards, because honestly they're cool, but I'm not going to make a huge deal out of it. So it comes with 1 regular big tile, and then the other side is a breach and clear. So the breach and clear special rules for this is MERCS in yellow positions do not receive cover bonuses, but provide other MERCS with 1 additional heavy D8. So if you get a guy into one of these spots during a breach and clear, he won't get the cover bonus, but all of your other guys will get a bonus red die when they attack. And lastly, we have the minis. So let's take a look at the workers here first. And these are nice and simple single piece models. So you've got the wounded guy, who's all wrapped in bandages, pretty beat up. He's got an amputated arm. My camera won't focus on him. There we go. So that's pretty cool. Nice detail, nice and solid. Doesn't look like there's going to be a whole lot of cleaning to have to do on him, which is nice. So, hooray for that. And then the other guy we have is the consultant. If I turn him around here, it's kind of cool. I think he's a cool looking mini. He's kind of a regular doofus, but I love him. I think he's really cool. He's got his little bag. The detail, again, very crisp. You can see lots of like pockets and pouches on his jacket and the zipper on his bag. So very nicely done. Again, nice and solid. Doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of cleanup. Some very minimal flash and mold lines on these guys. So now here's the big one. Let's take a look at the actual House 4 mercs. So here, let's take a look. So this is the body for the who's a what's it? The leader guy, steward. Here's his head. So he's in a kind of weird pose, but I don't mind it too much. You can tell he's the leader because he does come with the requisite leader guy, if I can get it to plug in. Pointing arm! So he's like, hey, those guys over there. And then he has a gun somewhere. There it is. So let's get that plugged in too. And these guys are, and this guy's pretty snug. That arm's not staying in too well. But gives you an idea of the model. So again, not a lot of cleanup that it looks like I'm going to have to do. Gun isn't really bent. It's got all the proper detail, and he's dry fitting quite well. This arm's pretty snug, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let's take a look at the priest, because I know he's, like I said, he's one of my favorites. He's not going to stay together too well, but he has, the reason I want to show him off is he has a lot of little details, all these little canisters and pouches, his Bible, his goggles, all sorts of stuff. And then you've got, include his legs, but you've got his two arms, so he's got his flashlight and he's got his machine pistol. And these are fairly more sturdy than the other models, than the geez, I'm blanking on the term. The core set guys. Here's the house member guy. He's kind of in an awkward sort of running pose, but still looks cool. Really dig it. Alright, so that is your House 4 Shadow Edict mission pack for MERCS Recon. I think this is great. I'm really happy I got this. I still wonder if I should have gotten some of the other mission packs, but I'm not really too torn up about it. These are excellent for both Recon and if you're just going to play regular MERCS, because this will get you a 5-man team, which is always very, very handy. So this is going to be a great way for me to start a House 4 force. And I'm really looking forward to digging into my other ones. So guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing. I've got 2 more of these mission packs that I've got to unbox. So keep it here for more MERCS stuff as well as other gaming and nerdy things. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter by checking out the links below. And I'll see you guys next time.